For photography class, we had to do photo manipulation, which really just means Photoshop in a certain kind of quirky style. Now, the two categories I have left are simplification and repetition. I have no idea how I'm going to do these. I have some ideas that involve the drone and taking the drone up and going basically top down to the ground 90 degrees to either be able to create nice simple backgrounds or alternatively repetition. So hopefully I'll get some snowy trees for one of them for repetition, and the other one I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing. The one caveat of me going out today is that it is super cold and super windy, so I'm not sure how that's gonna affect the drone's battery life, nor am I sure how it's going to affect how it flies because it's so small, and I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last. Like, being totally honest, I might just get too cold and stop filming. Like, this video could be over like now. I went to the country club and I couldn't find any of the trails anyone was talking about, so I just left. And now I'm at Sifton Bog, which is, well, it would be more pretty if it was in the summer with some, you know, actual foliage, but now everything is all twiggy. So it's not the most photogenic, but it is pretty cool. And it's snowing, so I'm not super jazzed about throwing the drone up, but I've seen people do it in worse, so it's not too bad. And I'm getting pretty cold, so I'll see you when it's actually photogenic. All right, I'm here. What is my photo idea that I've been waiting so long to tell you? Well, it's really just putting the drone up in the air and taking a picture of this beautiful landscape, because let's be honest, it is pretty beautiful. I will say though that my camera is kind of acting up. The scrolly wheel is kind of not scrolling the right settings. So I don't know if I just messed something up or if the camera's just cold, but I figured I'd let you know. Let's get the drone in the air. Alrighty, I'm done flying the drone. Let's get out of here. I am brutally cold. I almost cut this video short. I'm not even kidding you. I got so cold out there and the camera was acting up and my microphone died and I was just like, this is not happening today. But I got some really cool shots. We're looking on the positive side. I unplugged the microphone, so now it's gonna sound a little bit worse, but at least I'm still here. What I'm doing right now is I'm holding the battery in my hand and putting it next to the car vent, just so that I can warm the battery up, because you really shouldn't be flying with cold batteries. I think I might have before. It's not a huge deal, but it's just not good for the battery, and it's obviously not good for the battery life when you're in the air. You just gotta fold it out. It folds out with a nice click. There we go. We're running pretty low on battery, so it makes this screaming noise when it gets too low. I've got 12% remaining, but it's not very happy with me at all, but it just like, listen to that. And then when it gets really low, below 10%, it makes this little number. Obnoxious. I got it back just fine. I landed it outside, but it gets so obnoxious when your battery's low. I don't know how to dismiss that. If that's something I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments below, because it's annoying and it really freaks me out. It's like, oh my God, you're gonna crash, but come on. During the flight there, I think I got some pretty good photos and videos, but it was giving me like every warning imaginable. It was like temperature's really cold, unable to automatically return to home, high wind warning, low battery warning. Like, we got the whole Christmas tree. But even still, it flew very well. The gimbal was getting pushed around a little bit by the wind, but I mean, fair enough. And I did have to put it in sport mode a few times, just not because it was flying away like a flyaway drone, but just because it wasn't moving fast enough for my liking. And I had to get to places very quickly. I mean, it's tiny, so I don't blame it for getting pushed around. Like, really, it's really small. It does remarkably well, and the batteries didn't even actually get that cold, as it would turn out. They were like 36 something degrees. Anyways, this thing's a little beast and I love it to pieces.